Majora's Mask. Let's rock and roll, boys and girls. This mask that's been overhyped, the thing that the Happy Mask salesman practically strangled and killed me over because it was out there wreaking havoc. Let's see what this thing's got, shall we? Okay, so we start off with phase 1, and I'm gonna actually Z-target this time, that thing that I, for some reason, constantly don't do. And he's gonna wail on us and taunt us for a while. This thing could probably kill us by blinking at us if he really wanted to, I think, but eventually he's gonna have his back turned, and, well, behind the mask is where the weaknesses really lie, isn't that correct? I don't know if that's what Nintendo intended, but yeah, it can be a little difficult to kind of see the back of him, unfortunately, but this is the only phase I particularly struggle with. I don't really struggle with any of them, at least. I'd like to think I don't, but I've been wrong before, so normally he'll just kind of fly around like a maniac and then charge, and you can dodge, and then, or not dodge. Right there where he's kind of boomeranging, you can't really do anything, but eventually his back will be turned, and then you can finally hit the back of him. Right now I can't really do anything to him yet, so that's unfortunate. Come on, turn around already. It's kind of random, like, I don't know, sometimes I can get the hits on him very quickly, and then sometimes he'll do this thing for like 20 minutes, it seems like. I don't know. I just really want to be precise with this guy. But once I get the first hit on him, that should be about it. I think it also depends on kind of like how far back you are, maybe. Maybe if you're too close, he won't do it. Or at least in the way I want him to. There we go, finally. And then I can just kind of jump up and do an attack like that. And normally you wouldn't go to this phase so quickly, but I think it has something to do... I think it's because I have the Gilded Sword. I think it's that powerful that it only takes like one jump attack to move on to the next phase. So once you get enough damage, you're going to move on to this phase. And yeah, these masks, the remains of the previous bosses, are finally taking revenge because we seized their remains. Or I guess the battles that we had. They're not happy, so... Can I dodge that? Nah, I got cornered, unfortunately. I'm constantly told to Z-target a lot in my Let's Plays, because for some reason I don't ever do it right, but in this phase, I don't really recommend Z-targeting, because there's so many targets that you're generally not going to aim properly. Like, generally you're just going to Z-target at the thing you don't want to Z-target at. So, he's going to power up and shoot a beam at us, and then going back to our Twin Rova days, we can just launch the attack right back at him. That's usually the best method here. And I don't recommend Z-targeting that because usually you don't really reflect the spell all that well if you're Z-targeting. And then you just blow him up like that. Oh, we're already moving on to phase 2. Okay. Well, I said phase 2 earlier. This is like the real phase 2. Oh, he's angry because he's sprouting legs. Seems like a step backwards to me. You were able to fly, and Majora's Incarnation. He turns into Michael Jackson. That's the best way to describe this phase. Crap. He always gets that quick hit on me, and I don't know. I'm not very good at that. Yeah, I could have taken out the remains in the phase before this, but I ended up getting enough damage to Majora to not have to do that, so... Yeah, you can easily, you can take them out with arrows like that, but I usually like to preserve my arrows for the more important parts of the battle. But I don't know, maybe I can just kind of take him out quickly enough. And he's moonwalking. Look at that. Well, we are on the moon, so what better area to do it, eh? I wonder if an astronaut's ever done that. I would, that's for sure. Well, I don't know if you could really properly moonwalk on the moon, but... Okay, stand there and let me hit you easily. When he's stunned, you can get him another arrow, and then hit him like that. This phase isn't too bad. The difficulty in it is actually hitting him, just because he's so fast, and he goes all over the place. And he does the Mexican hat dance, also. So, I don't even know if I even need to bother with with the remains that are flying around and attacking me. I think by phase 3 they might be gone, but I'm not sure. Yeah, he's similar to a Dolwa, based on like hitting him with your sword, and how once you hit him with the sword, you can just kind of hit him like multiple times and get a good amount of hits on him. Okay, and then I'll hit him again, and then let's try to do a spin attack like that. Oh wow, I knocked him down again. There we go. And now that ends the big phase 2, and now, oh, he's really mad because he's turning into Baronade? Baronade was similar to this in Ocarina of Time. Oh, you sprouted a head. Wow. I, for one, am horribly intimidated. Oh, you got whips. Ouch. Whip it, baby. Whip it good. Okay, I might need to... I might have screwed myself over a little bit here by not taking out the remains of the bosses, because they might be a little difficult to take out during this phase, but we'll see what we can do. So we got the third and final phase here, ladies and gentlemen, where he's just whipping it, baby, whipping it good. But if you hold your shield out like this, I don't think the whips ever hit you. If you don't have your shield out like I do right now, the whips are going to damage you if he hits you with them. But what I normally do is, I think I might just dodge the remains for now. I usually slowly but surely approach him like this with the shield out, and then once I'm close enough, I'll hit him with an arrow if I can. Sometimes he'll hop away in time, though. But you want to, of course, just physically attack him in some way, like that. And then I get close and hit him again. And then that's your chance to get a hit on him, like so. And he's going to prance around. You know, you're not really all that menacing. menacing. Boy, did the mask salesman hype this thing up. He was scared of this. What a wimp. Oh, dang it. I almost had him. Oh, I'll get a quick hit here. And let's see if I can... Oh, dang it. Okay. Oh, yeah, once you get enough damage, you'll start to, they'll shoot these, like, top things at you, and usually I just kind of... I think you can, like, launch them back at him, but I usually don't bother with that too much. I just kind of avoid them. I'm running out of arrows, but they're kind enough to let you restock with a few pots in the arena, so... And he does... This guy just loves to dance. I'll give him the enthusiasm. He's that happy to kill that he just has to dance, but he won't be dancing soon enough. It'll be the last dance. That's like a phrase for death, isn't it? It's like an idiom about death. The last dance. He's gonna wail a couple more times. Well, you might as well go out with a little fun, eh? I'll hit him and then hit him again, and then... Boom! Oh man, that would have been a good finale. Let's see. I think I can just kind of slowly but surely approach him. Okay, another arrow as we approach. And then... BAM! Oh man. I keep wanting a really awesome attack like that to be the final blow, and it's probably going to end up being something really puny and crappy, but... Okay. I think we can, like, hit those back at him like that, but I don't really bother with that too much. Running out of arrows, but I can stock up pretty soon here. If I need to. I think I can probably take him out with the remaining. Okay, and one more arrow. Got him!